Hello, this is Dinah Lane from the Harwich Channel, and I'm here right now with Michael Locke, the Executive Director of the Harwich Conservation Trust, and Connor O'Brien, Director of Land Stewardship. And they're going to be talking about various things, starting with an update of the Red River Valley project. Is that right, Mike?
That's right, Dinah. Thank you,
Okay.
and Channel 8 for having us here today. We really appreciate these opportunities to update you and the community about all of the different land preservation, land stewardship, educational initiatives, and
Yeah.
volunteer opportunities.
Yes.
So the Red River Valley Preserve Project focuses on 12.34 acres. It's comprised of, you'll see the map there, of two properties. They're both fronting Route 28, right on the border of Harwich and Chatham. So on the south side of Route 28, you see the larger property. It's 9.6 acres with an existing house. And on the north side of Route 28 is another 2.74 acres. The total of the two parcels being 12.34 acres. And what's also on the border between Harwich and Chatham is Red River. It's that stream that flows south to Nantucket Sound, right next to Harwich's largest and most popular beach, Red River Beach. And you see this aerial photo here taken by some of our volunteers, Steve and Eileen Furlong, with their drone. This was taken on Valentine's Day this year. And so we have the love of the land seen from a bird's eye view. The property with the existing house is what you see there, that triangular shape of forested land. And it happens to be the largest forested property left in Harwich anywhere south of Route 28. And on the left side of that was Red River flowing all the way down to the Sound. Here's the backyard of that property. And the house is a great size and in great condition. And what we envision is transforming that house into the next new hub of land conservation and education for this special corner of the Cape. Because of our growing staff and volunteers doing all sorts of wonderful work on the land and in the community, we've been pushing our space capacity at our existing office. So this presents a wonderful opportunity to do more good in Harwich and beyond and create additional and meaningful volunteer opportunities by transforming that house into a new office and education center. So to sum up, the Red River Valley Preserve Project will help preserve critical watershed land.
Yes.
It's important to the Red River and Nantucket Sound downstream. It's also important to preserve that scenic forested gateway for everybody traveling along Route 28. When do you get
that
a chance?
aerial photo really is so beautiful to show that triangle.
Isn't that an
forest.
amazing perspective?
It's a fabulous perspective. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Look at that. You just want to kind of linger there in the air
I
above
know.
it, don't you?
Yes.
And
we can.
yeah, and you really get a
all
sense
the way out to the sea.
all the way out to the sea.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, so
gorgeous. So very exciting. So what do we need to do to make sure this
I
happens?
like you love it. You just cut right to the chase. The total campaign goal is 4.25 million.
Okay.
That it would cover the cost of both parcels, the renovation of the house into an office and learning center, the site planning process, as well as a stewardship endowment to help us take care of that property over time. And so thanks to generous support from donors, we're at 3.1 million. So we have a little over 1.1 million to raise by the end of the year.
Okay.
And, we invite support to help us accomplish this vision.
Yes.
So thanks for the opportunity to share more about it. Folks can learn more, see more photos at our website, harwichconservationtrust.org.
Great. Well, this is very helpful for people to understand what's really at stake.
Yeah,
so
thanks so much.
That's great. So Connor, will you talk a little bit about volunteer opportunities? I think you have some things coming up.
Yes, we do. We have a great event coming up, our Co-Sweep event. But first, if folks are looking to get outside, meet some great people, connect with the community to help preserve land, we really encourage you to visit our website, fill out our volunteer interest survey, and see what we have to offer. We have a whole host of different volunteer opportunities, from land stewardship to event support to helping out in the office, to leading walks, and we're looking for more volunteer photographers right now. So if anyone is interested in lending their skills in that regard, we'd really appreciate. But we have a Coast Sweep event coming up, which is a beach cleanup. It's sponsored by Harwich Conservation Trust, the Harwich Department of Natural Resources, and the Harwich Conservation Department. The event is October 28th from 10 to noon. So volunteers can watch for our e-newsletter, and then they can sign up online and visit us at the Saquatucket Harbor Masters Workshop from 10 to noon, October 28th. And volunteers will come to there. They'll get pickers, get bags, get gloves, and then go out across the coastline and pond shorelines across Harwich and collect trash, and then come back to Saquatucket Harbor. And because it's so close to Halloween, we'll be having a costume contest. So if you wear your costume, the best one will get a prize.
Excellent. Making it even more fun.
Yes.
Good, good. Will there be cider donuts or anything like that?
We'll
Perhaps?
see. I don't know exactly what we'll have
Okay,
yet,
well,
but
perhaps somebody will volunteer to
Yeah.
bring those. That would be great. Okay, excellent. And finally, we have coming up very soon, the owls. Is that right?
That's right, the Live Owl program,
Yeah,
17 years in a row.
I thought they've
Isn't
been
that
here an awfully long time.
amazing?
Yes,
Yeah, Marcia and Mark
always
Wilson.
fabulous.
Always
Yes,
fabulous.
Yes.
And it's been the same price since the very beginning. $5
Wow.
for ages 5 to 11.
There they are.
Yeah, and $10 for ages 12 to adult. We really like to keep it affordable for as many as possible. And here's Mark and Marcia Wilson, amazing naturalists and educators that bring these live owls who have been orphaned because of injury or other reasons and can't be released back into the wild. But Marcia and Mark have these permits from state and federal agencies which allow them to bring these live owls to educational venues across the Northeast. And they land here in Harwich Saturday, October 14th. For 2 programs, one at 11 and one at 2 o'clock. Each program is about an hour and 15 minutes, and they'll bring out live owls so folks can see these raptors up close. I mean, how often do you get to see an owl up close? Usually, you might hear them. Maybe you'll catch a silhouette flying at dusk, but wow, you get to see them up close with their feathers and their large eyes and their other features. Even a snowy owl, if we're lucky, pictured here. She will bring down a resident of the Arctic. It's an amazing program, isn't it, Connor?
It is. It's really a special experience to see them up close like that. And you can see there the intense stare and
Sure
just
can.
watching them look at the crowd and look at their food. It's really an amazing experience.
They behave
They're
very
special.
well,
They do. Yeah, Marcia.
considering the crowd and
Yes, and
how stimulating that could be, or overstimulating.
That's
but
true,
They
yeah.
do
And-
they manage them well.
And they'll have a few local owls, like the screech owl. Gray horned owl, also a local species, saw-whet owl. So they'll bring
Yes.
those species.
They have a variety.
They do have a variety, and they'll even Marshall will even take the audience through a hooting lesson.
Right.
So folks can try their hand at hooting.
I remember meeting them several years ago when they were here, and I had an owl call in mind because I'd been hearing one, and I was able to sort of approximate it, and then they told me what owl that was.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
they're founts of knowledge. It'd be really great to have them here again, and they do a wonderful program.
They do, and they lead off with the slideshow of their journey, Marcia and Mark's journey across North America, trying to photograph all the species
Mm,
in North America
mm.
for what has become their award-winning book,
Yes,
which they'll have copies of at the event.
That's
And then again, like we were talking about, they'll bring out the live owls. So
Mhm.
check out our website, harwichconservationtrust.org. You can sign up and reserve your space, 11 a.m., 2 p.m. It's always a fun event right here in the community center.
October 14th.
That's correct, Saturday, October 14th.
Okay. Excellent. Well, always going, a lot going on,
Yes,
right?
absolutely. Thanks to the support of so many.
Yes, yes, and you're doing a lot of collaborations, which we don't have time to go into, but I know you're always collaborating with others in town, and it's wonderful. It's such a resource for all of us, and thank you for all the work you're doing.
Thank you, Dinah.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yes, thanks for coming. This is Dinah Lane from the Harwich Channel. Thank you.